The gas is hurting my microphone.
This is hurting your microphone.
Oh
There.
my god.
Is it hurting mine now? Looks like it is. Hello everyone!
It was,
Technical difficulty.
yeah, this
You
is.
should be able to hear me now.
I think I heard yours still. I think it's just being weird on your end
Huh.
because I heard your voice on. Yeah.
Welcome everybody back to Buddy Plays Cinematic and to Homeworld, Deserts of Kharak.
Care. Like you get some, get out some. Fuck, I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Carrots. That's what I was going to say. You know, carrots. Maybe I do
You're
need a.
struggling today.
Yeah.
Maybe you need a coffee or something.
Yeah, I've drank some coffee. Maybe I just need stronger coffee. I don't know.
Ready to continue searching through the desert?
Yeah, how far through are we?
How far are we?
Yep.
I
Yep.
believe-
That. Oh God. Yep. Okay.
It doesn't really tell me when looking through the missions, because
Did we finish the tornado one?
yes, which I believe was the wreck.
The wreck. It was the wreck. Yeah.
So we're about
Halfway.
we're almost halfway. Yeah. This first game is fairly short in terms of actual missions.
Is this a This is a prequel? Right?
Yeah, this is a prequel to the main game. Shall we continue?
There it is. We shall continue. So how you been since yesterday?
I've been alright. How about you? Other than tired.
I'm doing alright. In the middle of a move.
Middle of the move.
But,
Finally found a place.
yeah. Did I started moving stuff in on Friday.
Nice.
Well, yes, no, should be fully moved in pretty soon, actually. Pretty much
Nice.
when I get internet set up there, I'll just move the rest of it there.
Alright. I'm quiet. Hold on. There.
Speak the fuck up.
Maybe I have to, because according to the bar, I am quiet. There. Hopefully that fixes it.
I could kind of hear you, but I also kind of have my phone really.
The
quiet,
first
so-
time in as long as any of us can remember, we are finally able to shed some light on the history of our planet, and conceivably, our origins as a people. What we have found here is nothing short of miraculous. An ancient starship lost to the desert for 1,000 years. The structural damage it sustained, the compression patterns, the debris footprint, all of it is consistent with atmospheric penetration followed by ground impact. But why did it crash here? What happened? Many questions remain unanswered. We know that the satellite data we collected identified hundreds of similar sites scattered throughout the Great Banded Desert. Each one of these could be a wreck just like the Clash. It is safe to assume the Galcian have been exploiting these resources for years. Now it's our turn. Composed of exotic materials and compounds not native to our planet, Each represents a potential treasure trove of untapped resources and alien technology we can leverage in our fight against the Gaussian, and which may well hold the key to our survival on Kharak.
All crews, prepare to shipbreak.
Intel, detailed scans have identified one section of the clash with energy readings far exceeding normal parameters. I'll begin salvaging there first. Once I've confirmed my shipbreaking plan works, we'll move out into the valley below and expand operations.
Copy that, Rachel.
Didn't we do
Deploying
this one?
security teams to defend the inner perimeter.
Approaching the wreck now.
Yes, that
Copy
would
that,
be
Rachel.
the one that
Proceed
I
with
was
shipbreaking
referring
operations.
to.
We will need to use several demolition charges. I'll need to place the charges on the wreck and detonate them in the blast zone.
Understood.
Apparently the Continuum has us redo this mission. So, do you want to redo it, or should I go out to the menu? We might lose our stuff if we do that, though.
But I don't know. I don't think it would be amazing to do it again.
No, it wouldn't. Oh. Let's see, so... This is the
Because there's a
autosave,
lot.
that's why.
There's a lot of just sitting around waiting on that one.
Yeah, that's why the autosave saved us at the beginning of the mission. So go to the menu and go to the next mission then. Also, apparently, my hotkeys to hide the widgets got deleted.
Not working.
So I have to remake those real quick. There. I think just hiding chat will be enough.
Mm-hmm.
If our avatars are low enough that they don't really block that much of the cinematics.
I'm missing the start button, man. I don't think what.
The Baladin Dun Sea. Let's see if we have what we need. If we got rid of our stuff, we might just have to redo the
Not mention. It's
Yeah.
how you get rid of our stuff.
Welcome, Dulce.
It does it. Now I gotta see the now I gotta see the thing on the screen. On the box. Oh my god, words are not coming to me. Where?
The Ashoka is damaged and on the run. Yet despite the artifacts we've recovered and the upgrades we've made to the Kapisi, we are still no match for her speed.
This doesn't seem
Having
right.
relocated to a wide debris field deep within the Baladin Dune Sea, the Ashoka appears to be...
Hold on. Let's just redo that mission, because that doesn't seem right. That seems like we skipped something.
Kapisi,
No idea.
this is the Sakala. We are in position and ready to engage.
Understood. Moving to attack now.
We have reached the vicinity of Ashoka's resourcing operations.
Also, we do not
This is
have all
definitely
of the
an
things.
Gaussian production
Yeah, we did
cruisers
not have
marked
all
at
things
these
that we built
positions.
last mission.
Likely
So if we
supporting
want all the
salvage
stuff that we
crews.
built last mission, we're gonna have to redo it.
A security patrol is moving to debris cruiser locations. Destroy all
Got it.
production
Got it.
cruisers and eliminate that patrol.
That sucks.
Well, we know we need base runners.
Yeah, we know we need base runners. Let's see. If I hit continue, will it put us back in that mission, or will it go back to the crash site? We'll bring us to that one, of course.
Technical difficulties.
I mean, not really technical difficulties, more like stupidity.
Same thing. That's what half of those are, anyways.
You know, I don't remember us fighting a carrier in the last mission. And the start of this one has us chasing after a carrier. So we missed something. And that's probably why it started us up at the beginning of that mission. I thought it was the end, but apparently it wasn't the end.
I'll show you the end.
Capisi.
I'm putting up the menu, damn it.
We are in position.
Understood. Moving to attack now. Good luck.
We have reached the vicinity of the Ashoka's resourcing
That's
operation.
one downside of this, I can't skip the cutscenes.
Gaussian production cruisers marked at these positions, likely
Look at
supporting
us.
salvage crews. A security patrol is moving between the 3 cruiser locations.
So we figured out
Destroy all production cruisers and eliminate that
anything else
patrol.
with Pokemon, or
Have to figure out what with Pokemon?
like anything after Pokemon for sure. Preferably.
Currently not at the moment. If you have any ideas, let me know. But at the moment, we just have Homeworld, Pokemon. Fallout is in the works, but it's probably not gonna come out for a couple weeks. Aside from that, I don't really have anything.
Word.
Let's see, we're at the wreck.
I'm gonna have to sit through this one again.
Yeah. I'll try my best to just redo what we did last time.
Yeah, it'll be pretty easy. It's just the runners to get to the sites.
Yeah. Honestly, doing it again might just be easier because we know what to do this time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, just farm all the resources.
For the first time in as long as any of us can remember,
Because why would you need
we are
it?
finally able to shed some light on the history of our.
Yeah.
Seems like bad practice. Also, that chat thing's also not popping up.
Intel. Detailed scans have identified
It is,
one
it's at the
section of the
bottom.
clash with energy readings far exceeding normal parameters. I'll begin salvaging there
But for
first.
some reason, Nerubot,
Once I've confirmed
it
my
does not
shipbreaking
show up
plan
in the
works,
chat.
we'll move out into the
I don't know
expand
why the
operations.
advertisement doesn't
Copy
show
that,
up in the
Rachel.
chat,
Deploying security teams to defend
but
the inner
actual
perimeter.
chat does. I don't have a filter or anything on.
approaching the wreck now.
Just
Copy that, Rachel. Proceed with
Yeah, just
shipbreaking
'cause, I don't
operations.
know,
We will need to use several demolition charges. I'll need to place the charges on the wreck and detonate them once I'm clear of the blast zone.
Alright,
Understood.
easy.
Systems ready.
Systems online.
Get
Railgun copy.
Get the
Send
scan, get
orders.
the resources.
Secure us for move.
Where is it?
We got an assignment.
Over there.
Salvage array ready.
Over there.
Ready for assignment.
Show me the tactical map really quick. Alright, yeah.
I don't know why the
Carry
case is
reader.
over there.
All systems go. Clear out. Reading you, command.
Yeah, why do we have
Moving
smoke
out.
cruising down there too?
Yeah, I didn't.
They've really spread them out. I don't.
Yeah. I mean, we got a bunch of base owners actually.
Did it save after we got all the base runners? I don't fucking know.
It may have actually saved, but
Just not
Did
to
it?
get the.
I think it did save
didn't
because
save.
look, there's scanners and turrets at this one, and those were the only ones that survived when we finished this mission.
Well, maybe we just send the base runners down there. And it works. I don't know.
I think it did save actually. I don't know. Maybe we're just getting extra resources at this point.
Rachel here.
I'll
Forest
take
Green,
extra
reposition.
resources.
Because that is weird.
Reading you.
Why is it not?
Awaiting orders. Location marked. Deploy scanner.
There we go.
I put a demolition charge, but it wouldn't let me explode it.
Science officer responding.
Some things just don't like to blow. Some things like to suck.
Awaiting orders.
I don't know.
Runner copies. Just when we were getting comfortable.
See Spaceballs 2 is coming out?
I did not see that.
Yeah, apparently they're doing a Spaceballs 2. I thought it was a joke at first, but actually starting to do it in Spaceballs 2.
Rachel here. We're moving out. Spool up. Reading you.
What does it want me to do? Is it broken?
Really don't know.
I'm placing these, but they won't let me explode them.
I thought we just scanned it last
Runner
time.
copies.
We have to blow it up?
Yeah, we have to blow them up and then we scan them. And I have a scanner down, but it's not working.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Runner copies. Charges placed and enabled.
Apparently it's working
Pull back
now.
to a safe distance and initiate detonation.
Well, at least it's working.
The charges can be detonated individually or as a group. There it goes.
Nice work.
Runner copies. We need to collect that artifact and return it back to the Capisi to research it.
Salvager ready. PDA active.
Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed.
Cruiser reading. Destination set. Move us out.
The artifact we recovered has been installed
Take the
successfully.
loot.
The Capisi is already registering a massive increase in available power.
We're missing all our...
Capisi power levels are surging.
Let's-
Nice find,
no.
Rachel.
Yeah.
Attention fleet.
We're missing a lot
The
of
artifact manifest now available to review the latest science analysis and
Yeah.
data.
No.
We must push out
I
into
think-
the valley and salvage
I
the
think it
remaining
saved
wreck
what we
sites before we
had, but
run out
not
of time.
where we were in the mission.
Understood.
So, all of our stuff is damaged and missing because it got destroyed at the end of the mission. But it didn't save that we
Be
actually
aware.
got to the end
Scattered
of the mission.
Gaussian contact
Yeah.
wreck locations in the valley. Ensure salvage teams
Which is
are well
weird.
defended.
Because it brought us to the menu at the end
Understood.
of the mission.
Salvage teams form up and await orders. CU site exhausted. CU field I've updated the salvagers with the demolition charge schematic. They'll require CUs to produce new charges.
What we
Understood.
need, though, is...
And Intel, be advised. Hacking Gaussian units is now available. By accessing their shared network, I can commandeer their vehicles. Some damage.
If you can get them aboard the Capisi, our engineers can reconfigure their control systems. Once that's done, we can allocate them to our fleet.
So, let's see.
Plan.
Attempt to commandeer one of their units to confirm the system is operational.
CU deposit depleted.
I'm just building a bunch of railguns and AAVs.
Railguns are good.
Railgun online.
About the main thing I know.
So railguns, they're good
Armored
for the
assault
larger
online.
opponents. AAVs are better for medium. LAVs are good for medium and small.
Railgun operational.
Okay.
LAVs, they're fairly weak against pretty much everything.
Armored assault operational.
They basically just get popped like that. But
Yeah.
the AAVs and railguns have a hard time hitting
Railgun
them because
online.
they're so fast.
Okay. Good to know.
Armored assault online. Railgun operational. Railgun online.
Well done. Online.
Armored assault operational.
I also don't see tornadoes. This one.
I'm curious if as soon as we go to one, it'll count as
Maybe.
Railgun
Maybe they don't appear
operational.
until we first go down into the valley.
You not remember.
Armored assault online.
I don't know. It's super weird. I don't know what's going on.
Ready. Go for Capisi. Ready.
Control group 3 designated. Armored assault operational.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach.
Fleet group 3 assigned.
Ready.
Control group 4 designated.
So,
Reading. Go for ranged. Read it. Go ahead. Go for armor. Guard set on base runner. Railgun reading you. Armor, go ahead. Provide escort for that base runner. Go ahead. Armor ready. Guard set on base runner.
Yeah, make sure we're keeping some up
Salvage are
here.
ready. Copy. Moving.
yeah,
Cruiser
Because
ready.
I
I'm
remember
trying to
them
leave
coming out.
some, but I remember that we needed one of them to have extra because they just got wiped out last time.
Green
Yeah, it was
light
that middle
confirmed.
one.
Just make sure everything is.
We got something on the... Waiting for eyes on to authenticate.
Are they coming up here?
Is that where we ended off at? They're coming up. Yeah, they're coming up. Because that one on the right is definitely moving.
Yeah.
I would recommend putting something over there
We read
and
you.
not
Move
letting
out.
Rachel die.
Reporting. Copy. Be advised. Tracking hostiles.
Reading you.
Coordinates confirmed.
Odd.
That is super odd.
Oh, it was a railgun. Yeah. Okay, we gotta
Ready
get
for command.
towards that railgun
New
fast.
vetting. Sensors posted under fire.
Because
We've
they'll
got a salvager under fire. Contact. Move to fire. Enemy railgun firing on friendlies. Op ready. Confirm. Railgun is taking effective fire. Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated. Ready.
Make sure you
Provide
send one up
security
this one on
escort
the
for that craft.
left.
Move. Hostile range craft destroyed.
Take out railguns. Going after them.
Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Alert! Rachel is under fire. Hostile strike craft down.
Couple more.
Op ready.
Take that
Copy.
map.
Taking guard position.
Alright, just that side on the left.
Yeah.
Send message. Move order confirmed. Armor vehicle vehicle taking effective fire. Alert, railgun
Damn.
down.
That
Lost
railgun was
one.
rank 4 too.
Enemy armor
Yeah, it
disabled.
was just a high rank. I was just done with that. Get some repairs out. Odd. Send out. Yeah, you gotta send out a base runner to at least one of the spots.
Yeah. Honestly, I might just. Can I
Carrier
get the
copies.
PC?
New course charted.
No, I can't. Damn.
Reading you, Command. Proceed to new coordinates.
Who do we want?
Base runner here.
I only see two more enemies. 3. Okay, never mind. There's quite a few more.
Base runner
It's sent
responding.
to one. The
All
one to the
systems green.
bomb left, probably.
All systems green. Guard set on base runner. Runner copies. Lock down the gear, we're moving.
Use Rachel to hack. We don't have hacks yet, do we?
Awaiting orders.
We do have hacks. Ooh, I love hacks.
What do hacks do?
I will actually
Form up around that base
show
runner.
you.
Board's
I
green,
will send
reposition.
Rachel with the space runner. And I will
We've
show
got
you what
hostile
hacks
on
do.
sensors. Confirm visual. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated.
Support ready.
Maybe sooner if these railguns come up.
They're coming up.
Hack payload on target.
A sensors post is taking fire. Hostile railguns have opened up.
The sons of bitches.
This is Rachel, go ahead.
This is what hacking does.
Proximity warning in effect. Hostiles designated.
What's the range on that? Jesus.
The range
Two is
is
taking
not very
fire.
large.
Respond. Armored vehicle is taking
It's
fire.
pretty much kind of up all the way up there.
Strike craft destroyed.
It works. I've assumed control of the Gaussian vehicle. Sending
No,
it
you
to the
didn't.
PC now.
You
Hijack
lying.
them.
Yeah,
New
so
heading set.
basically you,
lying son of a bitch.
you
Reposition.
hijack them, and once they go back to the Capisi, they become yours.
Oh, okay.
Warning. Rachel's hull is at 75%.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, and it's definitely good for big vehicles.
How many? How is it cost anything to do the hack?
To do
Enemy
the
armor
hack,
on
it
approach. We've
costs
detected something. Can you confirm
50
visual?
blue. So it's fairly cheap.
Damn. Yeah.
Sensors
Definitely
post is
cheaper
under
than
fire.
making.
Runner, go ahead. Enemy
Definitely
railgun
cheaper
firing
than
on
me.
friendly.
Runner copies.
Alert. Sensor post lost. Support ready. Roger. Moving into guard. Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Ahead full. Gauge on sight. Armored vehicle has been destroyed. We got a railgun under fire.
Standing by.
Alert. Railgun lost. Alert. Support craft has been engaged.
Well, they're just gonna keep shooting into us, aren't they?
Yeah,
Hostile strike craft down.
Kinda gotta get down there and do stuff.
yeah, I'm sending the base.
Ah, yep. Didn't notice that. That's my bad.
Combat alert. Support craft down. Hostile railguns have opened up.
In contact.
Hostile detected. Visual
Hacking is also
unconfirmed.
a racial exclusive.
Alert. Railgun down. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Hacking unit.
Nothing else can get it.
Attack report.
Well, I guess it's
Thanks for the
it's
enemy
basically
railgun
okay.
eliminated.
Yeah, no, nothing else. Just racial.
Strike craft destroyed.
We now have our very own Galcian railgun.
Let's go. Keep it making
Ready. To guard craft. Go for carrier. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. A railgun is taking effective fire.
Oh, I just made a
Reporting.
mistake.
We're moving.
Yeah, it costs 50 more than I need.
Set up mines. Get on it.
Damn.
Runner.
Armored assault online.
Attention. Ready. Send.
Next.
Armor ready.
Pilot confirms. Returning to carrier.
What you gonna give me? Enough.
Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned.
Runner, go ahead.
Oh, we're
Layer
just
the
gonna
mines.
scan
Let's
them
go.
all again. That's so nice.
Reading you, Command. AO is marked. Set some mines. Maybe we'll catch him off guard.
Hello, can I not direct them? Oh no. I think it's broken. I think the mission's
Well,
broken.
it took a minute for it to work last time.
Send message. Set new heading.
Hostile strike craft down. Unidentified hostile incoming. Authenticate.
New coordinates verified. Reading you.
Yeah.
That's so wild. Ugh, that's
Reading
annoying.
you, Command.
It's really
We're moving out. Spool up. Base runner.
Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Enemy railgun firing on friendly. Reading. Strike craft destroyed. We got a railgun under fire. Vehicle has been destroyed.
I should be able to detonate them. It won't let me detonate them.
Hostile range craft
Red
destroyed.
Bull Sesame.
Base runner here.
Open sesame.
Just when we were getting comfortable.
I got nothing.
I got nothing to. I mean, I could try to skip to the next mission. It seems like we kept our stuff. But
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know, something's wrong with the game, apparently.
Game don't like us.
Apparently. I've never had this happen before. You know, that's the one that we're supposed to be doing, the Kalash Rack. But the mission before was the Kalash site. So, the mission before is when we actually explore. This one is simply gathering resources to attack, to defend, and recover the artifact.
Yeah, but we went out to. We already went out and scanned those. I remember that specifically. That was in that mission.
Well, the mission wasn't to scan them, it was to salvage them.
Yeah.
The one that we did last time was to scan them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. This is why I hate games that don't just. I don't know. I'll try it again. Because the problem was, I think those sites are already supposed to be broken from the mission before, but because we started on this mission, they aren't broken, and it bugged it out, making it think that we couldn't break it because they're already supposed to be. So we'll try the Kalash rack again. If it doesn't work, we'll go back to the Kalash site. It's annoying, but it might be what we have to do.
For the first time in as long as any of us can remember, we are finally able to shed some light on the history of our planet, and conceivably, our origins as a people. What we have found here is nothing short of miraculous. An ancient starship lost to the desert for 1,000 years. The structural damage it sustained, the compression patterns, the debris footprint, all of it is consistent with atmospheric penetration followed by ground impact. But why did it crash here? What happened? Many questions remain unanswered. We know that the satellite data we collected identified hundreds of similar sites scattered throughout the Great Banded Desert. Each one of these could be a wreck just like the Kalash. It is safe to assume we're exploiting these resources for years.
Yeah, that I
Now
can't
it's
tell
our
if it's
turn.
familiar because we
Composed
listened
of
to it 3
exotic
times, or if it's
materials and
familiar because
compounds
it's the same
not
as
native
last
to our planet,
last
each represents a potential treasure trove of untapped resources and alien technology we can leverage in our fight against the Galcian, and which may well hold the key to our survival on Kharak.
All crews, prepare to shipbreak.
Intel, detailed scans have identified one section of the Kalash with energy readings far exceeding normal parameters. I'll begin salvaging there first. Once I've confirmed my shipbreaking plan works,
I wonder if we have to
out
take
into the valley below and expand operations.
Copy that, Rachel.
Hey,
Deploying security teams to defend the inner
issues
perimeter.
with her first too.
Approaching the wreck now.
Yeah. Well, here's what
Copy
confused
that,
me. I
Rachel.
currently have to
Proceed
place
with
4
shipbreaking
around
operations.
this one,
We will
even
need
though
to use
the
several
hovering
demolition
over it, it
charges.
says it only requires 1.
I'll need to place the charges on the wreck and detonate them once I'm clear of the blast zone. Reading you.
Understood.
Renner copies. Renner copies. Reading you, command. Renner copies.
So what I think I'm gonna have to do
Renner copies.
is take Rachel
Charges placed and enabled.
All right.
to those.
Pull back to a safe
let's
distance
try
and
it, I
initiate
guess.
detonation.
The charges can be detonated individually or as a group.
Rachel, she is your top priority. Ready? Ready. Ranged online. Moving to guard position.
Salvager ready. Lockdown for mobilization.
Guard position locked in. PC, go ahead. Steady pace. Acknowledged. Assuming guard position.
Reading you. Defend that craft.
Reading you, Command. We're cleared to move. Let's go.
We have eyes on... There it goes.
Nice work.
We need to collect that artifact and return it back to the Capisi to research it.
Go for carrier. New heading. Adjust. All systems go. Clear out.
Cruiser ready. Destination set. Move us out.
Carrier here. Get her moving.
Base runner here. Prep for mobilization.
Carrier copies.
We have insufficient CUs.
Consider murder.
Send orders.
Yes.
PDA active.
Acknowledged. Just when we were getting comfortable. Armored assault operational. CU site exhausted.
Send your message. We're cleared to move. Roger. Moving to escort formation.
Railgun operational.
Salvage your copies. Salvage your copies.
The artifact we recovered has been installed successfully. The Capisi is already registering a massive increase in available power.
Go for Capisi power levels are surging. Nice find, Rachel.
What should I put the
Attention, fleet.
power in?
The artifact manifest is now available to review the latest science analysis and data.
We have
We
five.
must push out into the valley and salvage the remaining wreck sites before we run out of time.
Systems,
Understood.
most likely.
Railgun online.
In what?
Some systems, yeah.
Be aware. Scattered Gaussian contacts detected near wreck locations in the valley. Ensure salvage teams are well defended.
Understood.
Salvage
Salvage
teams are
teams
well
form up and
defended.
await orders.
Our salvage team
Assault
is in
operational.
fact well defended.
Weapon range systems currently active. I've updated the salvagers with the demolition charge schematic. They'll require CUs to produce new charges.
Understood.
Let's just work.
Awaiting orders.
One of our salvage teams is approaching a wreck in the valley. Updates to follow.
Needed. Runner copies. Intel, be advised. Hacking Gaussian units is now available. By accessing their shared network, I can commandeer their vehicles. Use exhausted.
If you can get them aboard the Capisi,
Oh, thank
our
God.
engineers can
Okay.
reconfigure their control.
God damn!
Once that's done,
That's a
we
lot
can
right there.
allocate them to our fleet.
Defend that area.
Sounds like a plan.
Runner copies.
Attempt to commandeer one of their units to confirm the system is operational.
Intel, we found an artifact at this location. Looks promising.
Great work. Continue salvaging.
Gaussian air units are probing our position.
Runner is en route.
Anti-air turrets now available for construction.
Form up on Rachel.
Anti-air turret templates loaded into the base runners.
Salvage your copy.
The main assault force will arrive soon.
That didn't take long. Gaussian forces are responding to our salvage operations.
Gaussian strike group confirmed on sensors. Redirect defensive forces to our salvage crew's position.
So yeah,
CU
this is
site
just
exhausted.
gathering resources.
Well, I mean, that's useful, but.
It is useful. But it is different from the last one. We had the correct one.
See you.
I was just
Proceed to
stupid.
site.
That is entirely my fault.
I mean, it went by me too, so.
Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Enemy contacts on the board.
CU's exhausted.
Copies. Salvager has been engaged. Alert. Port taking hostile fire. Move out. Enemy railgun eliminated. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Boy, did they mess up.
Strike craft destroyed.
Don't touch my salvagers.
Don't touch my
RU site
ships.
exhausted.
I'm like America with the boats. Do not touch my boats. Do not touch my salvagers.
Not the boats. Leave the boats alone.
Railgun operational. Armored assault operational. Operations update. RUs in the region have been drained.
We can upgrade Rachel.
What was the upgrade give Rachel? It's kind of blurry. for me.
Combat. Oh, it's kind of blurry for you.
Yeah. Well, it's
Armored assault online.
coming out. Combat.
Improve hold durability and weapon
Armored
damage
assault
by
operational.
25%.
Hold durability is actually worth it for her.
I'm good researching on that.
So. Because we lose the mission if she dies, right?
Yes. We lose the
I'm
mission
saying
if
that she
either Rachel
kinda needs to
or
go to
the
business.
Armored assault online.
Yeah.
A turret is under fire. Hostile strike craft down. Hostile armor eliminated.
Hacking unit. Brenner copies.
Hostile railgun.
You will be mine.
Be advised. Tracking hostiles.
CU field expended. It works. I've assumed control of the Gaussian vehicle. Sending it to the Capisi now.
Yeah, the biggest downside to the hack is that it has to get to the PC.
So it has to. You hack it and it has
for
to.
assignment.
It doesn't
Roger.
move by
Coordinates
itself to the
confirmed.
PC.
Yes. But it can be
Okay.
destroyed
So
along
it's,
the way.
it's just it's
And-
just gotta make it.
And
through
the
everything.
hack does have a timer, which can run out if it's too far away.
Oh,
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on
gonna
approach.
guess that
We've
that's not
detected
the
something.
case
Can you
in this
confirm visual?
We'll find
Go
out.
ahead.
Let's watch this.
An
one.
RU site has been depleted.
Enemy airstrike taking hostile fire. Support crews are under attack. Immediate fire support on that position.
They do not want us to have this railgun.
those sons of bitches.
They destroyed the railgun.
Be advised.
Well, at least they would focus on destroying that rather than.
And they
Oh,
just
no.
went at us with attack fighters.
CU field depleted.
They have planes.
I have access to attack fighters.
Yes, they have planes.
Ready.
We can have
set.
access to strike fighters if we wanted.
Yes, because we built one. I do remember that. Or we were going to.
Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Strike craft destroyed. We got a railgun under fire.
What do you need? On our way.
Brenner copies.
Salvager ready. Proceed to RU site. Secure us from
Research completed.
Let's see, what was that?
Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation.
Ooh, we got a armor defense upgrade.
We've got a salvager under fire.
Like that? Okay.
CU deposit depleted.
Hostile light attack vehicle vision indicated. Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed. We read you. On the move. A railgun is taking effective fire. Hostile range craft destroyed. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Copy that. Coordinates confirmed.
Hostile
finished
strike
the first
craft
one?
down.
We just
Is that a carrier up there? Or a production facility up there? Am I going crazy? I thought when you zoomed in I saw something.
Well, there's
Enemy
railgun
railgun
right
firing
here.
on friendlies.
Yeah, I see.
Payload on target.
I'm not just been a Broncos fan.
Rachel is taking fire. Respond.
Receiving. Science officer responding. Awaiting orders.
Rudder copies. Move to Rachel. Provide support.
Rachel here. We're moving out. Spool up. It's amazing. This technology survived all these years exposed to the open desert. I wish I had a fully equipped
I
lab
mean, it
to
was
study
supposed
this
to
material in more
space,
detail.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach.
Yeah, but the winds of desert.
Proximity warning in effect. Hostile designated.
That is
Armor
fair.
vehicle taking effective fire.
They don't have to worry about Sam.
Strike craft destroyed. Alert! Rachel is under fire.
In range. Firing.
Enemy armor disabled. Enemy airstrike
Reading
inbound.
command. Runner copies.
They're striking down.
It's about a week
Hostile
away.
interceptor
A little more.
destroyed. Support crews are under
Any,
attack. Immediate fire support on that position.
Plans for 4th of July / birthday?
Not really, no.
Intel, we found an artifact at this location.
Oh,
Looks
shit.
promising. And orders. Great work.
Do
Continue
we have any
salvaging.
plans for 4th of July?
Deploying
I
at
don't know.
next direct
You
site.
got any plans?
Expecting Gaussian reinforcements.
Probably gonna blow shit up. Low bit.
Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed.
Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned. Salvager ready.
He's slamming something.
Advance to mark CUs.
Aircraft cost efficiency.
Salvager has been engaged.
Reading. Full power. Move.
Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Alert. Salvager destroyed. Hostile strike craft down. Alert. Rachel is in contact. Support crews are under attack. Immediate fire support on that position.
Oh my god, why are there so many railguns?
Opened up.
In contact.
Enemy railgun eliminated.
Salvage
Salvage
doing?
teams. Sensor activity is increasing. Expect the main Gaussian force to arrive soon.
Might we need
Keep
4
them in
out
sight.
We're going as fast as we
Main
can here.
Gaussians.
here? Yeah, we might
Understood.
want to 4 out
Keep your
here.
eyes open and be ready to pull back to the Capisi.
Fire. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Position.
Alert. Rachel is at 75% hull integrity. Salvager copy.
Whatever's sniping at it is a problem.
Yeah.
Green light
Hostile
confirmed.
armor eliminated.
New heading set.
Seems to have killed everyone, actually.
Well, take that.
CU field depleted.
What do you need?
Fortunately, we only have 3 salvagers in this team left.
Alert. Hostile
Put on
strike
cross
fighter in
bases.
circulation. Support crews are under attack.
Strike
Immediate
fighters.
fire support on that
Yay,
position.
Woo! Oh,
Make ready.
Fighters. Let's build ourselves a team.
Let's build our own.
CU deposit depleted.
Do you want me to build any more land
Strike
vehicles?
fighter ready for service. Strike
Yeah,
fighter
well, we
online.
should probably.
What do you want me to make?
Hostile light attack vehicle visually
probably an
authenticated.
80 and
Hostile on
railgun
sensors.
at
Authentication pending.
2 of each.
Hostile
Yeah.
range craft destroyed.
We'll go with it.
Alert, railgun lost. We got a railgun under fire. We've got a salvager under fire. Alert, salvager lost.
Damn it.
Taking fire,
Strike
respawn.
coordinates dialed in.
Green turret is under fire. Engines on. Enemy armor disabled.
We're down to 2 salvagers in our extraction team.
Yeah, we're gonna need to build some more scavengers, I feel like.
Hostile interceptor down. Support cruiser under attack. Immediate fire support on that position.
Armored assault operational.
Hostile armor incoming.
CUs exhausted. CU field expended.
I think this might be the hardest one.
Strike.
So as long as we can get the
Hostile
materials
designated.
prepared,
Mark Baron.
we should
I'm upgrading Rachel's repair.
Hostile armor eliminated.
be. I like this idea.
Research
That's good.
completed. Be advised, an RU site has been exhausted of resources.
So we have one more location and then we can move on to the next one.
All right, just like we rehearsed. Take her apart and let the beam do its job. I want everything collected.
Main news out.
Enemy airstrike inbound. Support cruiser under attack. Immediate fire support on that position.
Ow. I'm gonna
RU
just
site
go ahead and build the
exhausted.
support cruiser anti.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Salvage array ready. Secure PDA for move. Cruiser reading.
Reading you, command.
Enemy
Rachel
light
is
attack
off to
vehicle
the
marked
further
on
side.
approach. We got something on the horizon. Waiting for
Awesome.
eyes on to authenticate.
Something's on
Reading.
the horizon.
Strike fighter approach
Sending
vector
strike
dialed in.
fighters to support.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the fight. Tracking armored craft on approach. Salvager has been engaged. Hostile strike craft down. Enemy railgun firing on friendly. One of our turrets is taking fire. A railgun is taking effective fire. Enemy railgun eliminated.
Oh,
Armor
yes.
vehicle taking effective
Oh yes.
fire.
that was satisfying.
Yeah, the aircraft are really satisfying.
I wonder if anyone survived this impact.
My guess is probably not, Rachel.
Yeah, they're probably dead, considering that they've been there for a while too. Times like these, where I
Go
wish
for
you
Capizzi.
teleport.
Rally point
If
set.
you could have a
Move to
superpower, what would
location.
it be?
The ability to manipulate atoms.
Damn it. Okay, where's that go?
What do you think it entails? I can
Salvage
manipulate
Well, like, how are
atoms.
you
Line.
manipulating them?
Alter the
Alert. Hostile
molecular
strike
structure
fighters.
of
Salvage team is
anything
approaching
inside.
another wreck site. Keep your eyes open for Gaussian strike teams.
Indicated. We've
So,
got
you'd have to
hostile
have an
sensors.
advanced
Confirm visual.
Strike
knowledge,
fighter
I'm
approach
guessing,
vector
of-
dialed
Yeah,
in.
honestly,
Strike
Yeah.
the best way I can
online.
describe
A lot
it
of
is
credit
if you've
for it.
seen My Hero Academia.
I have
Kind of like
not seen
Momo's creativity.
Hostile interceptor.
So basically, you want to be
We've
able
got
to
a
look at an
salvager under
object and change its chemical properties.
Basically,
Like-
yeah.
We got a railgun under
Okay, so
fire.
chemical properties or
Physical
physical
properties,
Strike craft.
of the,
destroyed.
okay, so physical properties.
physical
of the,
properties, which could also go into the
Hostile
chemical
range craft
properties,
destroyed.
yeah.
such as
Um,
changing air into gold.
changing air into gold. That'd be OP as shit, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you know.
And
know
hey,
what?
guess
Do
what?
Do you
That's
one
kind of
better,
what,
do carbon
Nanaba-
dioxide into gold.
That's kind of what Nanabozo's ability is, to manipulate atoms.
I get some, yeah. But carbon dioxide would be the one that changed the gold.
Well, if I can manipulate atoms, I can turn oxygen into carbon into gold.
Yeah, but I'm like, well, if you take, well, I was almost saying that because of the you know,
Return for decommission and
greenhouse gases.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, that's an issue. So you could better yourself while bettering the world. There you go.
Unidentified craft on approach. Mark the bearing.
Renner copies.
Okay, I dig it. I dig it. What
What
would
would
you
your
do
power
Renner
with
copies.
superpower? You know, what would you do with superpower?
I don't know.
Don't
Honestly,
know,
I
okay.
could do anything I wanted with a power like that.
Be
I was-
advised,
I was
all
thinking
wreck
way more
sections at this
basic,
site have been processed
Like,
successfully.
like, I was thinking being able to teleport somewhere,
Easy
right?
reading.
Would be pretty chill.
Okay.
Like anywhere I wanted
Hostile light
to.
attack vehicle detected. Green
Because
light.
then I could
We're
visit
being
the
hailed
world
by the
and
Gaussian
days
carrier.
off.
Airstrike inbound.
Stand
Being
by to
hailed.
receive.
Effective fire.
You're being
Enemy
hailed
railgun.
in, like where you are, or we're getting attacked in the game?
We're being hailed by carriers.
Oh, hail.
be no hiding from the Gaussian infrared desert. We are the desert. As before, you have violated this holy site. Only now you have chosen to destroy it, pillaging its sacred artifacts to serve your profane ambitions. You may go no further. Prepare
That's
to
scary.
face the wrath of the Duke
So they're basically just
and beg his divine
like religion
forgiveness.
fanatics.
I will
Yeah.
pray for
They're the
your
Adeptus
Okay.
Mechanicus.
I was thinking more like Eldar.
Well, they're worshipping this ancient technology.
So I'm guessing we need a southern perimeter here.
Support crews are under attack. Immediate fire support on that position.
The Gaussian commander Kagan has cornered us.
Why am I?
I would get
We're
her out of
heavily
there.
outnumbered. They will mount their
Yeah.
assault from all sides. We must stand our ground.
Alright, yeah.
Enemy
southern
all personnel.
perimeter.
Man your battle
go
stations.
first, we good.
We're ready for orders.
Picking up sensor contacts all around us.
Yeah.
We must pull back to the Capisi.
Move out.
Confirmed.
Oh,
Get
they
back to
catching up.
Kapisi
Oh,
immediately.
shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Gaussian units approaching. This is going to be close.
All available forces are to protect salvage crews and the Capisi. Concerns are secondary.
Under fire. Attack course set.
Like, those are the concerns. Those are the only
Yeah.
concerns.
Should I build another
Alert.
strike
Turn
fighter
post
team?
just went down. A sentry
That
post.
Be
might
advised,
be fire.
the Gaussian have deployed a new variant of their armored combat
We
unit.
had just enough.
Destroyed.
It appears to have replaced its standard armament with a missile battery. This will allow it to function as both ground fire support and mobile AA.
Strike fighter ready for service. Strike fighter
Yeah, you guys
online.
are. How hot is it down there?
Almost 100.
Almost 100. Damn. It's almost. It's like 38 degrees outside here. It's also like it's like overcast and it's drizzling, but
Or at the moment, I think it's like 83 or something like that. But the last few days, it's been almost 100.
Yeah.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the fight. We've got a salvager under fire. Strike craft destroyed. Alert. Salvager destroyed.
Luckily, salvagers are kind of
They're cheap.
Hostile armor eliminated.
Reporting. Maintenance.
Hostile railguns have opened up.
You're ready.
Be advised.
We are being overrun.
Group 2 lost. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Strike fighter
We
coordinates.
got a railgun under fire. Strike systems online. Ready to burn.
Yeah, remind me to strike fighter, yeah.
Sedim reinforcements have arrived. I say, and Sedim reinforcements have arrived.
Sedim
All units,
have arrived!
hold fast and
Sedim! That's clutch though. And we got nukes. That's not good. But we got bombs.
No, I think that was a nuke.
No. Yes, that little was a nuke.
Sakala, be advised. The enemy carrier
destroyed
Shoka and her
carriers.
fleet have us surrounded.
They
Understood.
destroyed 2 carriers.
We
That does
warned
not
you and
mean
our
it's a
coalition
nuke.
partners for years of the
I don't know if
Gaussian
you've
threat.
seen how big these
We called for a
vehicles
total
are.
cleansing of the desert wastelands.
I've seen how big
Now
those
this
are,
appears
but
beyond our reach.
we've also
Just
seen how
we
big a
finish
nuke
off
is.
these Crittenden while we have the advantage.
Agreed.
Nukes don't have to be huge. Like, there
the
are
Gaussian
small
carrier
nukes.
has an escort of
No,
multiple
but they don't have to
cruisers.
be huge, but the
Recommended
explosion kinda
immediate advance
is.
on the Gaussian position.
Okay. The Sakala is down
Capisi, say
there
again.
acting as
Request
distraction,
targeting
which
the
means
siege
we
cruiser position.
can
Copy, Sakala.
probably come back down
All
to
units,
salvage.
move on those siege
Yeah,
cruisers
get up
now.
shit. Be a good idea.
Armor, go ahead.
Fleet Group 3 assigned.
Reading.
Fleet Group 4 assigned. Support ready.
So, and we can't get the Capisi down.
No, the Capisi is trapped up here.
Allied
we
craft
have to
spinning
stand
hostile
our-
armor fire support.
Our army up there. I'm
We are
guessing.
taking heavy
Yeah,
fire.
that's what it wants us
Request
to
your
do.
forces target the Gaussian siege cruisers near our location.
I'll,
Green light confirmed.
I'll send a
Engines on.
couple
Strike fight.
planes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Enemy contacts on the board. Strike fighter taking hostile fire.
Well, he's got the cruiser out.
Got one of them.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
And we lost
Enemy
the strike
siege
fighter.
cruiser destroyed.
That's not as
Alert.
good.
Strike
but
fighter destroyed. Salvager
At least we
copy.
can get some resources to
Fleet Group
more
2
shit to
assigned.
replace it.
Displace to that CU field.
Be advised. Allied craft destroyed. Ready. Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire. Allied craft lost.
Is that violent? Yeah, that's gotta be violent.
Yeah.
Hostile armor eliminated.
I've got new appreciation of game soundtracks and such. Game soundtracks and movie soundtracks.
Hostile range
especially.
craft destroyed.
Apparently, a lot of like the people playing for games or a movie soundtrack will go there and learn the entire thing in like a day or two.
Really?
Yeah. And then play it. It's crazy. Seems like extremely high stress, but
Yeah.
bullshit.
Hostile strike craft down. Allied craft has been engaged. Provide fire support.
Strike fighter ready for service.
I will. Should I send another barrage for that siege cruiser?
Be advised. Allied craft down.
Possibly,
CU
yeah.
deposit depleted.
Both fleets or just one?
Enemy armor disabled.
Do both.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack course set.
Fortune favors the bold.
Let's watch this thing fly.
Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated. Be advised. Allied craft is interceptor taking hostile fire.
CU site exhausted.
Taking missiles in the air.
Could get it
We
though.
lost another strike fighter. I mean,
Battle
destroyed the
report.
cruiser.
Hostile siege cruiser eliminated. Hostile craft in AO. Maneuver for visual confirmation.
Their carriers are terrifying.
It kind of reminds me of a mana, like a really small mana.
Kinda.
Just because the mouth right there.
All units assume convoy
Or
formation
the
and stand by
elephant
to
from Halo
pursue.
4. Or Mammoth.
I don't think
Mammoth
I've
is-
ever actually seen a mammoth.
No, because we got to that mission.
Oh,
It
did
was
we?
like the third or fourth
Personal
mission,
log.
Oh, yeah.
Operations Officer Clea
It
Soban.
was that giant
Expedition Carrier Capisi. How many days have we been out here? Feels like weeks already. We've re-established communication with the North. Reports from Tyr are encouraging. Pockets of resistance have sprung up and are holding Galzian forces at bay. But for how long? Here, crew morale remains high despite the constant engagement with Galzian forces. I can't say enough about the men and women who've signed on, risking their lives for this expedition. Our goal feels almost impossible at times, but there is hope, and a will to succeed against all odds. For now, that will have to do.
I suppose it shall have to do.
Shall we continue into the desert?
Yeah, we got that.
To the Baladin Dune Sea. The Sakala is a lot faster than we are.
Maybe it's been upgraded already. I don't know.
Well, I believe it's supposed to be our sister ship.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. I got nothing. Maybe it's because we got the
The
artifact. on
Ashoka
board.
is damaged
Weighing us
and on
down.
the run.
We
Yet
have
despite the
5
artifacts we've recovered and the upgrades we've made to the Capisi, we are still no match for her speed. Having relocated to a wide debris field deep within the Baladin Dune Sea, the Ashoka appears to be conducting much-needed resource operations. The Sakala will maneuver to the north and draw the Ashoka away. The Capisi will then strike directly at the enemy resourcing operations. Once we have wiped out their ground forces, we'll move to eliminate the Ashoka. clearing a path to the site of the primary anomaly.
We're gonna starve them.
The Sadim have transferred us 2 bombers to assist in the operation.
Ooh.
All
And
units,
2 free
prepare for
bombers.
battle.
Nice.
Capisi, this is the Sakala. We are in position and ready to engage.
Understood. Moving to attack now. Good luck.
We have reached the vicinity of the Ashoka's resourcing operations. Gaussian production cruisers marked at these positions, likely supporting salvage crews. A security patrol is moving between the 3 cruiser locations. Destroy all production cruisers and eliminate that patrol.
Easy.
Armor confirmed.
I think we go to the cruiser that's closest.
Systems ready. Secure us for move.
From
Rachel here.
Looks like you did
Reading
well.
you.
Cruiser reading. Assuming guard position. Carrier copies.
soldiers. Just replenish the ones we lost.
Yeah, 2 salvagers would be great.
Salvager online.
Salvage array ready.
Control Group 2 designated.
What do you need?
Fleet Group 2 assigned.
On our way.
Go ahead.
Where do you want to go first?
Yeah, that production cruiser to the right.
To the right?
Yeah.
Carrier here. New heading. Adjust.
Because the way I see it, we could probably
for
get
Capisi.
all the resources on that side and then move to the left and get all the resources on that side. Take out that one to the top left corner and then probably get the patrol at the same time.
console check. Verify you don't have any hot pots. Sending diagnostic packet back to engineering.
I know he didn't say what I thought that he said, but he said diagnostics to see if you have a hot pocket.
Acknowledged.
Control Group 3 designated.
Take up guard on that vehicle.
Go for carrier. PC reading. Carrier moving. Seal hatches.
All operators send
Apparently a
comms
support
intel
cruise
package
is just
update.
doing
Respond immediately.
donuts.
We got everything.
You know, one in Rome.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach.
Strike fighter approach vector.
Armor
stuck
vehicle
in.
taking effective fire. Attack course set. Hostile strike craft down.
They did a really good job with the animations too.
Like the vehicle animations.
Yeah.
All systems go.
Yeah.
Clear out.
It's pretty solid. Especially for the age of the game.
Carrier out.
Actually,
Monitor for contacts.
I know that this one came out after 2, I believe. I don't know
really?
when that was though. Yeah, this is.
We've
This
detected something.
was the
Can you
newest
confirm visual?
until 3 came out a few months ago.
Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated.
Oh boy, that's a lot.
Armored
That is
vehicle has been
a lot.
destroyed.
Strike fighter approach vector done.
Alert. Gaussian combat patrol responding to our attack
That's
on
the
production
patrol,
cruiser.
apparently.
Effective fire. Alert.
God damn.
Support craft has been engaged.
Target
Armored vehicle is taking
launch
fire.
armor.
God
Bomber
damn.
gun salvager under fire.
You're good. shit.
Combat alert.
Yeah.
Support craft down. Armored vehicle
damn.
lost.
Salvage your copy.
A lot of railguns up there too, is annoying.
Hostile range
Oh, there's a
craft
lot less of those
destroyed.
railguns up there.
Support cruiser under attack. Immediate fire support on that position. Green line confirmed. Engines on. Enemy armor disabled. Enemy railgun firing on friendly. Armored vehicle has been destroyed. Ready for command. Strike craft destroyed. Alert. Salvager lost.
Yeah, well, at least we got rid of control.
First Galcian cruiser destroyed.
Got that out of the way.
Yeah.
Seem to be adjusting their formations. Can you confirm? Cruiser destroyed.
Stand by, Capisi. Confirmed. Be
Damn.
advised. Two groups of Galcian combat units have broken away from the main patrol
We actually
force
did-
and are strengthening
we
defensive
lost
positions
a bit,
around
but
the
not
remaining production cruiser.
As much as I thought.
Galcian production
Yeah, it
cruisers
seemed
are
like there's a
actively
lot. We gotta
fabricating
get
new
some
units.
repairs in though.
Stand by for enemy contact.
Yeah, we need to get a lot of repairs.
And we
Hostile
need to
designated.
start
Mark
getting
Barron.
things. They have an excavator or whatever the fuck to the
New heading set.
east there.
Get us moving.
Salvager ready. Advance to mark CUs.
Reporting. Set new heading.
Salvager online.
Reading. Get us moving.
We read you. Mobilizing.
New sector designated. Move out. Ready. Copy. Coordinates set.
Salvager copies. On the move. We read you.
Hostile light attack vehicle detected.
Control Group 1 designated.
Send message. Green line confirmed. This is the captain.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines on.
Live feed is being
Hostiles
uploaded.
designated.
Cluster markers
Strikers
changed.
assigned.
CU site exhausted.
Hostile strike craft down.
Salvager ready. Secure P.
Alert. New class of Galcian unit detected. It appears to be a modification of the Star Hall heavy railgun.
Easy moving out.
It is
They
faster
have
and has a
modified
higher rate of
railguns.
fire, but a shorter range.
Shorter range.
Shorter range, but heavier fire.
Heavy fire, yeah. Can railguns shoot at strike fight aircraft?
No, but the AAVs can.
Yeah, these
Armor
guys,
vehicle
that's-
taking effective fire.
We
Go for armor. Strike craft
No, we got.
destroyed.
They got.
Alert. Report
They
taking
got-
hostile.
I think they mostly have.
Because if we could take out the railguns, there's something coming up there.
Enemy armor on approach.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Because we can get rid of the railguns. we can
Alert.
strike
Pringle
fight
is under
aircraft.
fire. To burn.
Those are soldiers.
Oh, there's something up there. Something big up there.
My guess is it's another production cruiser.
Oh, the other production cruiser, yeah.
Hostile armor eliminated. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Attack. We got a railgun under fire.
There's a bunch of light vehicles there.
Yeah.
Yeah, over the hill.
Enemy salvager destroyed.
Salvager ready. Displace to that CU field.
One of the biggest problems is we're also competing with the
CU field depleted.
Galcian for all of these resources.
CU's
Oh.
exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little annoying.
We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate.
Ready for orders.
This is the captain. Attention.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Alert. Railgun down. Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
looks like there's an artifact up here. You want me to swing over there?
Yeah.
It looks like there's 3 artifacts on the map. Here, here, and here.
Yeah, we might as well get those ones that are up there. Don't want it to go to waste.
Send orders.
Unidentified contact. Designate as hostile.
Locked down for mobilization.
Carrier copies. Get her moving. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach.
I'm gonna build a couple more AAVs.
Ready, send.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Hostile strike craft down. Position mark, take us out.
Rachel here. Armored assault online. Reading you.
We've got hostile on census. Confirm visual.
Hacking unit. Reading you.
Salvager has been engaged.
Let's see if I can take these
I like that.
Strike. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
And ours.
Allied craft has been engaged. Provide fire
Ready.
support. Hostile armor incoming.
Reading you.
Support crews are under attack. Immediate fire support on that position.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack alert. Salvager destroyed.
Reading you. Reading you.
Hostile armor eliminated.
Artifact position authenticated. Standing by. Reading you.
Advance to mark CUs.
Support ready. Artifact spotted. Prep to load.
Attention. This is the captain.
Target confirmed. Launch bomber.
Armored vehicle lost for launch. Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Alert. Support craft has been engaged.
CU deposit depleted. Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack course set.
Increased PC production efficiency.
Always good.
Engineering. We have a problem up here. Red lights are yellow. Red. Copy, standby. All call signs. Routine calls to be handled. TAC 2. Unit with condition red. Go ahead. Copy. Our environmental controls are red. I need you to vent your cabin filters right now. You hear me? Copy. Has your vehicle been around salvage?
CU field expended.
Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending. Unidentified craft on approach. Mark the bearing.
I'm scheduling you for priority.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Something we need to be worried
Attack
about.
vector dialed in. We're in the fight. We've got a salvager under fire.
Hack payload on target.
Hostile strike craft down.
I would try to hack another one.
Move out.
Just try to take as much as I can.
Runner.
Yeah. I hacked the last one.
Hacking unit.
No, that's
completed.
fair. Get as many as we can. Can we go over cap space with that?
Can we what?
Go over our cap space with that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we can't. As soon as it's captured, it goes to the...
So, are they just like the computer programs, or does
All
someone
systems
pilot it?
green.
Are they computer programs?
Control group
Like,
4 designated.
are their ships
Guard order confirmed.
manned? Is the better question.
Yes, they are under our command.
No, are they manned? Like, are they?
Oh, I believe so.
So we basically just take them, and then we hijack it, make it come back to the Capisi, and then just
Awaiting you
execute
field
whoever's on the
depleted.
inside.
Basically, yeah.
Salvage are ready. RUs identified. Advance and evaluate. Live feed is being uplinked. Watch your monitor for changes.
Renner copies. CUs exhausted.
Where should I go next? Up,
Tracking
middle, or
armored
down?
craft on approach. Hostile detected.
we can-
Visual unconfirmed.
Delete this production cruiser, I guess.
So
And
middle?
yeah.
Support crews are under attack. Immediate fire support on that position. Armored vehicle is taking fire. Enemy armor disabled.
Commandeering target vehicle.
This is the captain.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Armored vehicle has been destroyed, and the railgun is taking effective fire. Alert, we're taking hostile fire. Alert, friendly taking hostile fire.
Lost a few units there.
Ready.
Can we replace
Fleet
what
group
was
4
lost?
assigned.
Go for care.
I can try. I don't really know what was lost.
Systems ready.
Ready. Acknowledged.
I think it was mostly railguns.
Carrier here.
Yo, build 2 more.
We have real-time scans coming in. Stay alert.
RU site exhausted. Railgun online.
Online. PC reading. Carrier copies. Armor online. PC, go ahead. Railgun copies. Carrier here. Go for Capisi. Armor copies.
Control group 4 designated.
Hostile light attack vehicle detected. We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate. Go ahead. Rachel is taking fire. Respond.
Fleet group 4 assigned. Reading.
Holy. Hold on.
Strike craft destroyed.
Adjusting fire. Hacking target vehicle.
You mind
That's
now?
a-
An RU site is depleted.
Allied craft has been engaged. Provide fire support.
Locking onto fire.
Acknowledged. All systems green.
Control Group 4 designated.
Guard position confirmed. PC, go ahead. What do you need? Hostile armor incoming. PC copies. Coordinates confirmed. New heading set. Carrier out.
Yeah, get that out of the way, and then
We got a railgun under fire.
that's the-
Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
the resources and effect.
Alert, railgun lost.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack course set. Hostile armor eliminated. Go for Capizzi.
We just have a
Hey, it's not the quality, it's the quantity.
Wait, sometimes.
Overrun them with numbers.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated.
They can't.
Hostile
They
detected.
clearly can't
Visual
have enough bullets for all of
unconfirmed.
us,
Hostile production cruiser
considering that their
verified.
weapons
Take
are
it out.
lasers. But still.
Update received. Patching in now.
Hostile strike craft down. Enemy armor disabled. Armored vehicle is taking fire. Unidentified hostile incoming. Authenticate.
Second production cruiser destroyed. Be advised, all remaining Gaussian combat units are converging on the final production cruiser. Incoming transmission from the Sakala.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Sakala is
I'm
breaking
feeling
up.
they're gonna be back.
Isolate and dampen interference.
The Ashoka has broken away from the Sakali and is heading our direction.
Huh.
Sakala, say again. What is the Ashoka's vector? Sakala, do you read? Over. We are well within range of their broadcast. The Gaussian may be jamming the signal.
No, you don't say.
Railgun copies.
Apparently we just had a heavy railgun all the way back at the start.
Move to guard craft.
Oof. Why has he just been sitting there?
I don't know.
Tracking armored craft on approach. Enemy contacts on the board. Hostile armor eliminated. A railgun is taking effective fire.
Fleet Group 4 assigned.
Assuming guard position. Go for carrier. Steady base. Location marked. Systems online.
Acknowledged. Reading you.
I get the feeling we're about to be in a big fight.
I also get that feeling. I have a feeling we should probably max out our scat.
Carrier here.
Words. Max out our unit capacity.
Yeah, I'm upgrading the strike fighters so they recharge faster.
Research completed.
I could increase the fighter health.
Acknowledged.
That would be useful. Loki.
Reading you. Reading you.
Salvage construction units identified. CUs identified. Proceed to site.
Carrier copies. PC reading.
CU field expended.
Operators, keep an eye for sensor updates. You don't want to get surprised out there.
Railgun receiving. That's a good copy.
Research completed.
720 for full set. I could build us another strike fighter unit.
Those are doing a lot of damage, and we upgraded the health of them, so.
Also, they recharge 50% faster.
Really useful.
So we have 9 strike fighters.
Strike fighter online. Strike fighter ready for service. CU site exhausted.
So 3 launchers
CUs
and then 2
exhausted.
bombers.
Strike fighter online.
Enemy armor on approach.
What's up?
Approach from where? Uh-oh.
We can't afford a rescue up on here.
Salvager has been engaged. Alert. Salvager lost.
Yeah, name salvage.
Enemy armor
We're
disabled.
just gonna die.
Salvager ready.
Go for carrier.
I guess I'm building more of these.
Thanks to their stupidity.
Position mark. Take us out.
System
Salvager online. CU deposit depleted.
What do you need?
Salvager online. Control group 2 designated.
Proceed to RU site. What sections as they come? Salvage array ready. Can't afford a rescue up out here.
CU site exhausted.
CENTCOM, atmospheric.
Unknown inbound. Designating hostile. PC reading.
CU field expended.
See, we have 1 more production cruiser to take care of.
Yeah, might as well get all those resources.
Just when we go after the resources
Yeah.
first. Okay.
Yeah, get up the resource. Goes as soon. I'm assuming. I mean, there's obviously going to be a battle after we get rid of cruiser.
Uh-oh.
Lenovo.
I think my computer just crashed.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me switch us to the break real quick. Because that is the startup screen. My screen just went black and started the startup. That's not fun.
Wonder what happened there.
Not good. Not good things happened.
No, not good at all.
No, it's not that hot. I don't think it overheated. I don't know what happened. That was weird and concerning.
That's wild.
Oh,
Definitely.
that's why.
What?
Forced computer update. I'm not joking. Hold on. I'm not even joking. Forced. Oh, it's not even showing up. What? It says updating your system. So yeah, forced computer update.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate. Which means we're gonna have to start that mission over.
Yeah, what's up? I'm in my 20s, but you can open the door.
You moved my shampoo?
I
Oh, that's right there.
I did move your shampoo, yes.
Nice shit.
Yeah, it's just when I was cleaning the bathroom. I forgot to put it back. That's my bad.
Well. Oh, there we go. Yep, see? Working on updates. So. Fortunately, I think that's gonna be the end of today's stream.
That's unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate. We didn't get much done at all because of
We
my
did beat the
stupidity.
mission, though.
We did beat a singular mission. But thank you guys so much for watching. Things just tend to break when we try to do them. We'll see you tomorrow for Pokemon, actually. Tomorrow will be the first Pokemon stream. I have never played Pokemon before.
Which
so this will be
Pokemon
my
is it?
very first Pokemon game. Pokemon Yellow.
Pokemon
So Generation
Yellow.
1. I will see you all there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. Make sure to support the channel by checking out our Patreon.
Patreon.
It really helps us out.
There's
You
going
get
to be solo
exclusive
videos
content. Any last words, Kevin?
Not too much. This could be my last stream in this house as we know it. But
Last stream in this house? Yeah.
Yeah, possibly. But
You're
hopefully
still
we
gonna
get
be
through
sitting on the
one
floor
mission
when you
next week.
move?
No, I actually have a desk this time. I just have to move the desk. It's the internet that's the problem.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can figure it out before next stream.
Yeah, if not, I mean, I have another. Oh!
Oh?
I keep forgetting. Next weekend I'm in Colorado.
Oh, really?
Yes. I'm in Larkspur for most of it, but I am in Colorado.
Is it gonna be another, like, one-day trip?
It's a multi-day trip. It's just spending down there to get the Ren Fair.
Ah.
And then leave on Monday. Try to make the rounds on Sunday or Monday. Before I have to leave is the whole shebang.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, share with friends. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.